Hey Kyle, this is Johnny Stewart. How are you?
Pretty good of itself.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Hey, that property in Clarksville, last time we talked, you were under contract. Did it end up selling for you?
Yes, sir, it did. It actually sold Friday.
Awesome. Sounds good. Now you got some money to play with. You have a good one, my man.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
All right.
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for Joy.
Is this Joy?
Hey, Joy, this is Johnny. Look, I don't want to waste your time, miss. I just know what's going on with your property, and I have a few options that could help you out if you're interested.
What property?
The one on...
That's not my property.
Ah, okay. Is this Joy Crenshaw?
It is, but it's not my property.
Okay. Do you know whose property it is?
I do not.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Joy. You have a good one.
Okay, you too.
All
Bye-bye.
right, bye-bye.
Hello.
Hey, is this King Brooks?
What can I do for you?
Hey, this is Johnny. Look, man, I don't want to waste your time. I was just calling about that property on Apache. I know what's going on, and I have a few options that could help you out if you're interested.
You know what's going on?
Yeah, is this property not in foreclosure anymore?
Oh no, I'm open ears. I would love to hear what you know.
So, is this property on Apache Way not in foreclosure anymore? Because if it's not, I don't want to waste your time, man.
Goodbye.
So I'm guessing his property was in foreclosure.
Hello.
Hey, King, this is Johnny. Look, I'm not trying to offend you or waste your time, man.
Is there a bad connection?
You said that you're...
Did you not hear the last words that I said before I hung up the phone?
King, I'm trying to help you,
I
man.
said goodbye.
King, I don't know why you're mad at me, man. I'm just trying to help you out.
I'm not upset at all. I'm not getting loud. I am not using profanity.
No, you're not. But King, I can hear it in your voice, man.
And what you're doing is very unprofessional. You are cutting me off while I was in mid sentence. Okay? So when you say things like why you don't know why I'm mad, you're assuming that I am mad, and I don't like that because I am not demonstrating any characteristics of being angry or upset.
Well, you hung up the phone kind of abruptly, so I just assumed that I was making you upset.
I did not hang up the phone. I said goodbye. You said you don't want to waste my time, and I said goodbye.
So King, is there a way that I can help?
I asked you whether or not you heard me, if we had a bad connection. Did you hear me say goodbye?
I did.
Okay, then why did you call me back?
Because King, I want to help you out.
There is absolutely nothing that you can help me with.
Okay. Like I said, I deal with this all the time.
That is very good. I'm very happy for you, sir.
So, do you want to get rid of the property? Do you want to stay in it? I can help you stay in the property. Okay. So, do you want to stay in
my
it?
home will not be foreclosed on.
Okay. So, are you just gonna reinstate it? You know, have you ever done a loan modification? That way, you can stay in the home without paying the reinstatement.
You are asking a lot of questions that have nothing to do with you, and you are asking a lot of questions that I will not answer.
Okay, so you're not going to answer, and you have it squared away, so there's no need for us to talk, King. You have a good one. He's calling back. Yes, sir.
Hey, John, is this you?
This is.
Okay, you dumb fuck. Don't hang up on me. Don't cold call me and then hang up on me, you piece of shit. You cocksucker. This is what being upset looks like. And hey, you have my address. Why don't you come see me, bitch? Come see me.
Are we gonna talk or what?
Come see me. Come see me.
Are you gonna need some help?
You don't want to talk. You don't want to have a conversation that I want to have.
Well, I don't have angry conversations. So if you're gonna act like this, then
it won't be no anger. It won't be no anger.
None. We're gonna sit and talk like two black men, or what? Are we gonna sit and talk like two black men, or what?
It will all get worked the fuck out.
Okay. Well, King, I wish you the absolute best.
Fuck off. Goodbye.
He was pissed. Bro called me back just so he could be the one to hang up. That's good. I like that one.
Hello?
Hey, is this Carl?
Hello?
Is this Carl?
Yes.
Hey, Carl, this is Johnny Stewart. Look, I don't want to waste your time, man. I just know what's going on with that property on Martin. I have a few options that could help you out if you're interested.
Well, right now I am fixing to meet with someone that might be trying to help me out.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to save the property. I'm not wanting to try to get rid of it.
Awesome, yeah.
Um,
Now you said you're meeting with somebody. Do they have a few things to help you out? Because I know you want to stay in the house. What are they kind of saying?
I don't know yet until I spoke with them. They're talking like they can help me find loopholes or routes a way around to stop the auction and
Yeah.
be able to get a hold of something somehow.
Yeah. Well, look, you got time, Carl. So I don't know exactly what he's doing. I don't know if that's a lawyer who's just trying to get a check out of you or what.
I don't know. They didn't say they were a lawyer's office or nothing, but I'm still questioning until I actually speak with them.
Yeah, for sure. When are you going to speak with them?
Right here in just a few minutes.
All right. So
within the next hour.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to give you a call. I have something to do this evening, but I'm going to give you a call in the morning, and we're going to talk and see what he's doing. If he's a good option, then by all means, do what he says. But if you're just looking to stay in the house, man, a simple loan modification and applying for that might be your best route. Have you done that before?
I've done that a year and a half or so ago. I had already filed a bankruptcy last year to prevent this.
Yeah.
And since then, I had lost my job a few months back, and then the bankruptcy was dismissed, and that's where I'm sitting now. It's gone behind again, and I'm going to figure out some kind of loophole to get through this little gap here to keep it.
Yeah. First of all, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow. It sounds like you've kind of used up your options.
I'm really scraping at loopholes right now. Everything I can find.
Yeah. Well, so let's see what he's willing to say, and we'll go from there.
All right. About what time so I'll know to actually answer the phone?
What's a good time to call you? My morning's free.
Roughly around 10.
10 sounds good. I'll give you a call then.
All right, I'll be looking for you right at 10 o'clock, so I'll know to answer the phone.
All right, sounds good. I really appreciate it.
Okay, and if not, I will call you right back.
That sounds good.
All right, thanks.
All right, Carl. You have a good one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Isaiah.
What's up, Johnny?
What's up, my man? Hey, nothing much. Just making these phone calls, living life.
Yeah, same here, man. I'll knock it out today.
No, for sure. Hey, quick question. Do you have the financials from that multi-unit you wanted?
I don't have the financials. I'm still waiting on the real estate agent to get those to me.
Okay. The financials are the only way that we could even begin to formulate some numbers. Because once we have the financials, we'll know where that property is. If it's performing well, if it's not performing, we'll know exactly what's going on. And we'll know the vacancy, we'll know all that. So, go ahead.
So I don't have like the official financials, but I do have I have the market rent, I have the current rent, I have like how many are vacant.
Oh, so you got the rent rolls pretty much.
Yeah, but I don't have like the deep diving financials. Yeah.
Can you send me that real quick?
Yeah. Let's see real quick. What's your email address? I don't think I have it.
J.
Sweet.
So these are all single family homes?
No. So like 1 through 36 are single family homes. And then if you go to the second page, I'm sorry, the bottom of the first page, there's 1, 2, and 3. So all of 1 is a quadruplex, all of 2 is a triplex, and all of 3 is an apartment. And then if you go to the second page, those are all trailers because you own the mobile home park as well.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I saved the guy who I thought did mobile homes, but I might not have saved his number under that. I have no idea what his name is. All right, do you even know like the total, like what these houses are worth?
Yeah. So I looked at.
Oh, sale price. Oh, I'm sorry, it says sale price right here.
Yeah.
Have you ever added them up?
I started, but then I was like, so no, I didn't. But they're added up at the bottom, like what he wants.
Oh, the 5.8.
Yeah. Right.
And he wants terms.
Yeah, he's open to terms.
All right, so let's see. The property brings in 24,540. That's total multifamily. And the total full package brings in 47,000. Okay. Do you know if any of these need work? Do you know if they're turnkey or what?
Yes, some do need work. I'm not sure how much. We haven't. I told him we're not looking at anything until we can at least come to some sort of agreement on the price.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm pulling up this, and I'm pulling up my notes, and I'm pulling up my amortization calculator. So give me a second.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
All right. Do you know if he needs any money now for anything?
I don't. I mean, we would probably give him some, I guess. I mean, I guess that's how we would do it. But he was like, hey, y'all just come up with what you want to do, and then, we'll kind of go from there.
Phew. Okay. Are you looking to wholesale this or keep it?
We're going to keep it.
Okay. So, just with the numbers that were already in my calculator, a 5.8, which no down payment, which we would calculate whatever down payment you guys are thinking, for 30 years at 4.88%, the payment is about $30,000. That's
per month.
Yep, that's per month. This whole portfolio brings in $47,743. So there's about $17,000 a month spread.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of it needs work. So
right.
I'm thinking, what down payment do you guys feel comfortable with?
I'd probably say, so I'm going to ask you, like, what, on something this big, like, is there an appropriate number? Like maybe $500,000, I guess? I don't know.
All right, so let's do some math. So we're gonna take 10% of 5.8 million. 10%. I'm sorry. I think I said 5. So 10% is 580,000. So $500,000 would be below 10%, which would be great for you guys.
At $500,000.
Excuse me?
You're saying if we just did $500,000, that would be great because it's less than 10%.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So let's say you put $500,000 down, and that leaves 5.3 left. 30 years. Let's do a 2% rate because he wants a number first. That makes the payment $19,589.83. Now that gives you almost $30,000 in spread each month.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm thinking $500,000 down. Do you have your notes out?
Yeah, I'm taking notes right now.
$500,000 down.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to lowball them with the interest rate?
I think so. Just and then I'll let him come back and say no. We want to do something higher.
Then I would. Then if that's the case, then I would do a 0% interest rate
Okay.
and let him try to bump it up. The purchase price would be that 5.8125 number. So I'd be like, hey, we're willing to do your entire asking at 0% interest, amortized over 30 years.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if this guy needs money or anything. But do you know how old he is?
I think he's in his 60s.
So it can go one of two ways. If this guy's well off and doesn't need the money for anything, then I wouldn't put a balloon on it and just say like, hey, once you pass those payments get passed down to your kids. Or if he wants to
Are you
see,
still there?
yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you back. You said don't put a balloon on it and say what?
Yeah, I would, if he's not worried about it at first, I would just say not to put a balloon and just say once you pass, your kids will get that payment. Or
gotcha. Okay.
or you could put like a 10-year balloon on it, and then after 10 years, 3.5 million is due to him.
After 10 years, 3.5 will be due to him.
Yep. Now, if you want, I'll give you the exact numbers if you want them.
That'll be awesome. Or you can just send it to me. I don't know what's easier for you.
Probably telling you would be easier. But if we're gonna do exact numbers, then let me go ahead and put the exact number he wants.
Okay.
Oh God.
So you're saying basically the 5.8 minus the $500,000 we'll put down minus 10 years of payments, we'll have it'll still have $3.5 million left on it.
Yes. So after 10 years, now I have the exact numbers.
Okay.
There would be $3,556,423.61.
Okay.
And that's with his $5,312,500 purchase amount. Amortized over 30 years. Principal, I don't say 0% interest. I say principal only payments.
Okay. Awesome. And are you just using an amortization calculator to do this?
Yes, you can just look it up. I graduated with a finance degree, and one of our projects that we had to do for one of our finance classes was build an amortization schedule from scratch in Excel. So I'm using the one that I built from scratch.
Yeah.
I had it checked by the teacher and everything, so we're good.
Yeah. No, I'm like, I don't even know how to. I mean, I know how to read one of those, but I don't know how to put this stuff in there to, how to take out what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's. I have it built to where you can just change the top numbers and it tells you exactly what it is. So if you want, I can send you a copy of this.
No, you're good. I don't want to steal your stuff. Your work, man.
Sure, it's not stealing, man. Hey, share the wealth.
Hey, I'll take it. Yeah, if you don't mind. But I mean,
yeah, I'll send it to you. Let me see if I finally got your email, and I didn't. All right, what's your email address?
Here, I'll text it to you.
Even better, thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, $500,000 down at his purchase price. I think that's pretty good, especially since it's bringing in already what, $47,000 a month.
Right. So with that, So $500,000 down, principal only payments. We could pay his full asking at 5.8, and it would over 30 years. So if there's no balloon, his kids, once he passes, his kids will get the payments.
Absolutely.
If he does want a balloon, we can do a 10-year balloon and $3,556,423 $61 is due. Now, what about the monthly payments? Like, what would he be getting? And then,
okay, you ready? All right, the monthly payment to him would be $14,756.94.
Okay. So, in your experience, since he's already bringing in $47,000 total, do you think that but do you think most people are okay going down that low, or should we, I don't know what to expect. Should we bring those payments up more, or should we keep them close to what he's already making?
So if we're keeping it close to what he's already making, then you don't want to buy this, because
right.
you're going to be responsible for managing all of those, right? So he's basically trading all of that money for, he's just collecting a check every month. He's not managing, he's not doing anything, right?
Okay.
So and he was the one who said, hey, give me some terms. So we're giving him great terms for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And letting him counter. We'll let him counter to something else, and then we'll take a look at it. But right now, these are great terms for you. And because you're gonna have to fix up all the houses, and also too, with that trailer park, you're not even sure what condition it's in.
Exactly.
So you're just he said he wanted to play hardball and didn't want to give it any numbers. Okay, bet. I'm gonna give you some terms that are great for me, and then we'll see what you say.
Okay. Okay, perfect. And so that calculator, the calculator that you're going to send, that will show payments to him, and then obviously I'll just subtract what he's making now minus the $14,000. That's what we'll make, and the balloon payments in there, right? And you put all the terms and everything in there too, correct?
So I'm about to send it to you right now, just so just so we can talk through the whole thing.
Okay, dude, I appreciate you, dude. I was lost.
Oh, no problem, bro.
I was like, wait, I know an expert who can do this.
I wish I was an expert.
Dude, you are, man. Give yourself some credit, bro.
Man, I'm working on it. All right, hold on. Let me send this to you. Did you text me over your email address?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, got it. All right. All right, I just sent it to you. Tell me when you pull it up, and we'll take a look at it together.
Okay. All right, sweet. I don't know why mine didn't go through. So like I said, it's better now since you already got this stuff. All right, sweet.
You got it open?
Yeah.
Okay, you see on the left side, it says loan amount. Yeah, is it the 5.3 million?
Yeah.
Okay, you see where it says years and interest rate. So just for shits and giggles, click on years and change that 30 to 20. And hit enter.
Oh wow.
Did you see how the payment changed? All right, so go back up and change it to 30 years, because that's where we're at.
Okay.
All right, so you see how in red in parentheses I put a 1. That'll show you after 1 year, that's how much is in. After 2 years, so the reason why I was like 10 years and I got that number quick is I'll just scroll down to where I have 10 in parentheses and read you the number that was left on the loan. That 3.5.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So
these are, so what's, oh, gotcha. So like 1 through 11 is 1 through 11 months.
yes.
12 is 1 is the first year.
Yep.
12, 24, 2 is the second year. 36. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yep. And it shows you the beginning balance, how much is beginning at the beginning of the month before your payment, how much the total payment is, how much the interest is, how much interest you're paying, right? So if we go up to interest rate and change it to 5%, you see how you're paying most of it in interest in the beginning years.
Oh, hold up. I did total interest. I need to put that back to 0, right? And
Total interest. Oh yeah, that is, hit Command Z, because that's a formula. You're not gonna change that.
okay.
And the formula should be, if it didn't get there, I'll give you the formula. The only numbers that you ever change are the ones in light blue.
Oh crap. Okay. Let me just undo what I did, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's sum parentheses D10 colon D269, right?
Yep.
That's the.
Yep.
Okay. So light blue is the only one that changed. So the interest rate is going to be under loan amount and under years.
Yep. But see at the top where it says light blue, where it's light blue, you'll change that interest rate to 5%. Like though these 3 numbers are the only numbers that you'll change. The rest does its own.
Okay, so you said change it to what? 5%?
Yep.
Okay.
And see on month 1, the interest paid is $22,135 of your total payment. So most of it is interest and not principal.
Mm-hmm.
So this shows you everything. So it shows you your beginning balance, your total payment, how much is being paid in interest, how much of the principal is getting paid down, and your ending balance, what you're ending with.
Okay.
I was just showing you that to basically tell you everything that this got. So change that interest rate at the top back to 0%, because that's what we're working with right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Now this other one on the right side, you probably won't have to use this much, if at all, for seller finance. But if the rate ever changes at a certain time, like I think I have it changing at, I don't even know when I have it changing in this calculator. I don't know. It's just for if it changes at some point. So if the interest rate starts at 2 and then after 6 months it's at 9%. So don't.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Don't worry about that too much. Just this one on the left is the one that you'll be using.
Okay. So I'm gonna go over this with you really quick just to make sure I understand.
Absolutely.
So he's asking, I don't know, 5.8. So what you did is you took that $500,000 down, you subtracted it.
Yep.
Then you did 5.3 instead.
Yep.
You did a 30-year loan and interest rate of 0. And then so month 1, the beginning balance is obviously the balance that we agreed upon. Our total payment to him would be $14,756.94. And then the principal paid is the exact same.
Yep.
And then the ending balance is $5.2 million. So the beginning balance is what we owe him. The total payment is what we're going to pay him for that month.
Yep.
The principal paid is, again, what we paid him that month. And then the ending balance is, I don't get with that, like the ending, that what is left over?
Yeah, so the beginning balance is at 5.3. You made a payment of 14,000. You're just subtracting that 5.3 minus that 14,000, and that's how much you're ending with. So your ending balance after month 1, after you made a payment, is your beginning balance of month 2 before you made a payment. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So the ending balance is simply, because we're not having an interest rate, it's simply your beginning balance minus your total payment.
Okay. Oh, this is the loan amount balance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so you said, let's say, for example, I'm gonna go to. Let's say we do a 5-year balloon instead of a 10, just so I can try to explain this to you.
Yep.
So what we would owe him at the end of 5 years would be. So I would take the 5.8 million minus the 500,000. 14. So it would be 14. How is that the same? So 14,700. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. So okay, so at a 10-year balloon, the payment to him would be 3,500,000. So how do you find what if it's like a 5-year balloon or a 10-year balloon or a 20-year balloon? How do you find what he would have done?
So go to where it says 60 months, 5 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after 5 years, I misspoke earlier. I read you the number in front. What you need to do is read the number far right, your ending balance after 5 years. So it's cell F69. It's $4,427,083.33.
Oh, gotcha.
You know,
okay.
So after at year 6, or if there's a 6-year balloon, it'd be $4,250,000.
Right.
So if the balloon is 7, how much would what's the like what if the balloon is at 7 years? How much would he be owed?
$4,072,916.
Absolutely.
Okay. Dude, this makes it so easy.
It is, man. I'm telling you.
Dang. Okay, so I'm gonna go through it one more time real quick. I know you're busy. I don't want to keep you.
No, you're
so
good,
I'm gonna
bro.
take whatever someone wants, come up with the down payment, subtract that down payment, and put the loan amount into the loan amount column. The years it's amortized, and then the interest rate.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna just kind of go down this sheet, and from the beginning balance, which is what I owe during that month, and then I need to take the payment. So I'm gonna go to number 105, row 105. So if it's an 8-year balloon, we would owe him. No, so that's going to be the beginning balance is 3.9 million.
Yep.
The total payment is going to be 14,000 a month, or for that month.
Yep. And since there's no interest, or really even if there was, our payment will always be the same.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So gotcha. So this, I see it now. It's never changing.
Yep.
And then what I would owe him would be 3.8 million. Or really 3.9 million.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. Awesome, man. Dude, this is like super helpful. Thank you so much.
Perfect, man. No problem. I wish you the best, and let me know how this goes and what he counters with, because I have a feeling he's gonna counter.
Yeah, he probably will, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I want to, like you said, to do this in our favor. That way, if he counters with something, and it'll hopefully still be in our favor, we can kind of go back and forth and see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to submit this offer this afternoon and hopefully get something concrete by the end of the week.
Perfect.
So
sounds good. I wish you the best, man. Let me know how it goes.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. I'll definitely keep you updated.
Hey, no problem. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, talk soon. See you, buddy. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Marissa speaking.
Hey, Marissa, this is Johnny Stewart. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Johnny?
I'm doing good. How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. A
Good.
bit of a whirlwind, yeah, but
Hello, can you hear me?
oh yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, sorry, you were cutting out a little bit. Yeah, I was calling about that property on Grassmire and seeing where we're at.
Yeah, one we got feedback on. One I'm still pending feedback from the showing agent. I mean, I'll ask him again how he feels about the subject to offers. He hasn't. I know he hasn't heard back from his attorney, so that's kind of where we were waiting. But I can kind of just circle back and see, if he has any interest in it. I did talk to my brokers about it, and their kind of stance is that we would probably have to back out of the transaction. I wouldn't be able to get paid from y'all, so there were
Why?
kind of some legalities around that.
Why would you have to back out of it?
Just because of, I guess, the kind of NAR rules and the TAR rules that the broker said that we'd have to follow. So they said that I couldn't be involved because there could be liability. So that's where it stood last when I talked to my broker about it too. They said that some people are doing that here in Clarksville, but just that their stance is that we wouldn't be able to participate in that.
So let me, that makes a lot of sense, and I completely understand after hearing that. You don't want to push a sub 2 offer in because you wouldn't get paid on it. Let me throw this out there. If you guys let the listing go, and then I brought you on just as a transaction coordinator, which I've done with an agent before, that way you still get paid. I don't want to cut you out the deal. And based on, kind of the conversations we've had so far, I'm trying to put $5,000 in your seller's pocket, and I don't see another offer like that hitting the table. So I would love to bring you on as just a transaction coordinator. You don't have to do anything other than just be on the HUD statement and get paid for the time and effort that you've put in so far. I would love to facilitate something like that. I've also done this with other agents who I can even put you in touch with so they can tell you kind of from their perspective how it worked. Like I said, I just want to get you paid and I want to get your seller paid. I've been calling and calling and calling. I really would like this house. So I've said multiple times, I would love to jump on a Zoom with you guys just so you can put a name to a face and we can kind of go over everything. But if you could just run that by your seller, and let's try to find a way we can work this out.
I can run it by him. Yeah, I'll just give you a heads up. I'm actually leaving for fall break with my stepdaughter tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So I'll be back in the office on the 16th. But I will be out from tomorrow onwards.
Okay, awesome. Where are you guys going?
Okay. We're going down to, my husband is from Tampa, so he's getting deployed next month. So
awesome.
We're going out there for a little time with our family before he's gone for almost a year. So so I'll be offline with that in mind. But as soon as I'm back in town, then it'll have all my focus at that point.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? And I want to keep the transparency. I don't want you to feel like I'm going behind your back. Do you mind if I try to contact the seller? I'm not a real estate agent. I'm not a broker. So I have the right to call your seller, but I want to just run that by you first. And I don't want to cut you out this deal. I think this is a win-win situation for everybody involved. And I would love to just speak to him directly and bring you on as a transaction coordinator.
Again, I would probably have to circle my broker in just because, at the end of the day, I have to answer to her and them. And so I can't I'd have to kind of run everybody through that just to make sure I'm doing my due diligence.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. What if they say, no, you can't do that? Are you just going to lose the listing or what?
Honestly, the type of person that I am, this guy is, in a tough situation. So if it doesn't pan out, it doesn't pan out. Honestly, I mean, being, a military wife and my husband works with these guys day in, day out. So honestly, the most important thing for me is that this guy is able to get out of this situation with, the least amount of harm possible.
Well, I'm so glad you said that. I'm trying to pay your seller. He's not going to get an offer like that from anybody else. I'm trying to give him $5,000 today. So I know you're looking out for his best interest. I want to get you involved. If we have to have you drop the listing and I'll just send you a check in the mail, undercover, that I would be happy to do that.
I'm telling you straight up, I wouldn't take that because I don't want to put myself in a position like that.
Okay.
I'm just not.
Okay.
I don't. That's just the type of business I do.
Yeah.
Integrity is kind of number one, and
absolutely.
So I'm just not going to. I couldn't.
So do I need to call your broker or who do I need to talk to? I just don't. You're gonna be out for over a week. I don't want to bother you on your family time, but the seller. I mean, it's been listed for 30 days. I'm sure he's ready to get on with it. I'm trying to put some money in his pocket. Who do I need to talk to?
I mean, like I said, I'll ask him if he wants to have a call with you again. My recommendation is definitely that he's going to need to still get with a real estate attorney to look that over.
Yeah, he can even meet me at my attorney's office with attorneys who work as a third party who can tell him anything that he has.
Yeah, I mean, I can open up that conversation again. I don't mind that. I think I'll stop. I don't mind sending that over to him right now. Like I said, we're kind of waiting back for another round of feedback, but yeah, I can absolutely send that text.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right, I'll let you know how that goes.
All right.
Okay.
All right, enjoy your vacation. Bye-bye.
This is Kristen.
Hey, Kristen, this is Johnny Stewart. How are you?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Trying to stay warm. It's starting to get cold quick.
I know it. Really
Yeah. I was calling about that property on Superior Lane. I know you've gotten a couple sub-2 offers. One guy I actually know was trying to get this house subject to. So I was just wondering where you're at and if you're accepting another sub-2 offer at this time.
Yeah, the sellers have decided on one, and we're working towards escrow on it.
Oh, okay, perfect. Have they already signed or what?
Yeah, they've already signed.
All right. So I'm gonna put in a backup offer. I'm 40 grand. Take it over sub-2 to them. Just let me know if this certain one falls out. I would be happy to be the next.
Okay, I will. I'll let you know for sure. Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hey, Kristen, this is Johnny. We just spoke.
Hi.
Hey, I have a quick question for you. Have you done sub-2s before, or would this be your first one?
I've personally done them. So no, this is not my first go
Okay,
around.
awesome. The reason why I'm asking is because I was talking to Marissa Bidgood with Century 21, and she had just a lot of reservations about doing sub-2 as an agent. And then she brought it to her broker, and her broker was like, "Yeah, we're not dealing with that." If things hit the fan, is there any way that I could put you two together just so you could kind of tell her how to do it as an agent? I know that's asking a lot, but I figured I'd ask.
What do you mean if things hit the fan?
So, I don't know. If things hit the fan, meaning if it gets to the point where she's not hearing anything. She's been open to it so far, but she asked her broker about it. And her broker was like, yeah, you'd have to just drop the listing because we're not dealing with that. Is that something that brokers do?
Honestly, I don't know. I think if it works for the client, we're in such a market where if it works for the client, they understand all parts of the agreement, and then you still get paid as a broker, then whatever. But I can't speak for everybody.
I completely agree, Kristen. All right, I just wanted to reach out because her broker
I mean, it
is...
could be, but the I don't know.
So that's what I was thinking too. But
Who is? You said she works for what?
her name is Marissa Bidgood with Century 21.
I don't know. They're kind of like my competition, so.
So you don't want to give.
Talk to them.
You don't want to give them no
He'd like
inside
to
scoop.
come on over, but
Yeah.
I just, I don't
Yeah.
want to get in it with anybody. I don't, if I'm doing something, I don't want my name muddied by,
Yeah, I know. I
I don't want
completely.
to be doing, I guess maybe look frowned upon. I don't know, but I personally have picked up properties where I'm helping people because they can't pay their mortgage.
Kristen, oh my goodness. Do you know how many agents I speak to that don't understand that?
That's crazy. People are just, I don't know. I mean, all kinds. Yeah, I'm sure.
And the fact that you do is beautiful. I've even done these transactions with real estate agents, so it's just part of the real estate world. Kristen, I'm gonna text you my information. If you run across anything, and I mean anything, I want to take a look at it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Perfect. I'm gonna send you my information. Send me over everything you got.
Yeah,
And
shoot me a text, and
Yeah.
if I get another one, or there's somebody who can help.
Yeah. We'll
I'm
get.
sorry that one didn't work out, but
Oh no,
I'd rather not talk to her.
absolutely. That's why I reached out and asked, because I wasn't gonna be like, hey.
But like I said, it's competition.
No, I hear that. I will send you over my information. Thank you so much. We'll close up this one together.
All right, that's